This is JGTV, episode 14. Good morning, friends. I'm on my way to Pagano's in Center City. I'm meeting up with the guy who founded Ligouri Academy. Do you know what that is? So Ligouri Academy is this school. It's up in Kensington, Allegheny area. Really rough neighborhood, and a lot of the kids in that area, people have kind of given up on them. But this guy that I'm meeting right now, Michael Marrone, put together a private school, and he wouldn't be stopped in putting this together. He went to try and get accreditation and charter school, and he went through all the different steps to try and make it happen. And at every turn, the door closed on him. But he wouldn't give up, and he has put together this school that has customized, personalized learning for each of these different kids. And a lot of these kids are kids that didn't have, a great upbringing, don't have a great home life. And, the system is kind of broken, is kind of given up on them. And he's done something different where he's really trying to make something for them. And I've been up there, I've visited this school, and these kids are really awesome. They just really are looking for someone to give them a chance and help teach them skills and care about their future. And Mike did this. I think they're in their third or fourth year, I forget what it is. And we're meeting with them because we're going to be working with them pro bono to help build them a social media and content strategy, one that gets these kids involved in the actual creation of content and running the channels and things like that to help promote this school, but also to help them understand how they can use channels like this to raise awareness about this incredible school that they're building and the work that they're doing, the people that they're helping, and how you can get involved. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I'm pretty excited about it. He's a really great guy. School is really awesome. So I'll post some more info in the description of this video, and maybe you'll get involved. All right, here we go. You ready to meet the man, the legend?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Mike Marrone right here.
We're doing a video vlog.
Yeah, it's a video vlog. Say hello.
How you doing, everybody? Reporting live from Pagano's.
Yeah.
So, Jess, we are a private independent school located in Kensington in the Impact Service Building. Our school is a very non-traditional approach to education, and the students that we seek to empower are students who maybe had some difficulty in traditional school learning, students who needed to be re-engaged into a different school setting. The reason for being re-engaged is not because they're not intelligent, not because they're not capable of doing the work, is that no one has ever tapped into their intelligence. As we always say at Ligouri Academy, we see students are promised, not at a deficit. And so we have an individualized, personalized curriculum with the students. So we meet them again at their level. We're not going to see what they're not capable of doing, but working with them individually, personalized in the education. It's high tech, high touch, where the teacher comes off the stage, and more or less the teacher is working side by side with students who need he or she the most in guiding them in their work. And so we call ourselves disruptors of a broken system. And we're proud of that because our model is so unique and is so different. And our goal, again, is to empower these students so that we can also prepare them to be successful participants, not only in society, but also to prepare them for the workforce. So in that preparation for the workforce, we expose them to a variety of projects that are industry-based, for example, in technology, also in technology communications, and also in energy, so the students have the opportunity to be exposed to those two areas that in Philadelphia we have the largest growth, to go out and to work, but to be exposed to them on a high school level, so that when they're making their decision, is college for me or going into the workforce, they can make that a very educated decision instead of being forced or compelled to go in one direction. Every one of our students, like so many of the students in the city of Philadelphia and throughout the country, struggle at times with reading and math. So every one of our students is enrolled into a remediation program where our students are all monitored in real time and the data is real. So every day we're able to say where our students are struggling the most, what's causing that problem for the students' struggle, where are their greatest gains, and to be able to work with the students from moving forward. Our school, our motto is boundless love, because our school is named after a very famous saint of the Catholic Church, and we're non-denominational, we're not any religious affiliation, but name of Alphonsus Ligouri. He was an Italian nobleman growing and a lawyer who throughout his life kind of retreated, kind of stepped back and took a look at his life to say, you know what, there was more to life than just practicing law and arranged marriage and things like that. So Alphonsus had a love of those who seemed to be marginalized in society, those who no one was paying attention to. And so his idea was that if we let those folks know, and in our case at Ligouri Academy, if we let our students know that they're so loved by God and others, and we create that environment, then they'll realize that there's so many boundless opportunities for them in their life. So our motto is boundless love. And so our students are exposed to a variety of men and women in society, the district attorney of Philadelphia, CEOs who come to our school and who really encourage our students to look beyond the neighborhood, to look to see all the boundless opportunities that exist for them in their life. Part of that growth of that boundless program is our work study executive skill program that we're going to implement in September, in which students will go out after their sophomore year, from their sophomore year to senior year, and they'll have a job, and they'll work in a company doing basic entry-level positions as an intern. And at the same time, in their work, they'll also work to help pay for the cost of the tuition in a private school. So Ligouri Academy, Kensington section of Philadelphia. There you go.
Yo, if that didn't convince you.
Well, will.
So we brought up something very practical when we first met, and it was the PA tax credit thing.
Right.
So one of the things that we need to think about as we're working to develop a strategy for them is that there's an opportunity to get. It's a nonprofit school, so like you don't get grants, right? Like,
Well, we have a grant writer. She actually,
you can apply for stuff,
federal or state,
but there's no like standard flow of money that's coming in. They have to hustle for it. So one of the things that they can do is that there's this PA state tax credit, and I'm gonna bastardize the explanation of this, but you can opt to essentially donate your PA state taxes directly to Ligouri Academy instead of to the state. So you're saying directly where your tax dollars go, and by doing that, it helps to pay for the upkeep of the school and also the tuitions of these students. Right?
It's a tuition assistance program. So all our families fall within a certain income, so they qualify for this program. The student has to come from a failing school district. And what we do is we go into businesses, for example, restaurants, corporations, all different type of businesses, and instead of their business taxes being directed to the state, they can earmark them and redirect them to us. And so what they do is a very simple process. They, number one, find out they qualify by filling out and completing an application. The application is then submitted to the state. The state then sends back a letter of acknowledgement and acceptance into the program. And once the person's accepted the program, they have 90 days to make their tax payment to us. We're our own scholarship organization, which means you have to be audited and also a 501c3 program and approved by the state. And then that money comes to us and it's used strictly for scholarships. So we're able to assist students who want to attend our school who normally wouldn't have the money or the funding to be able to do that, to be able to come to our school.
So taxes are one of those weird issues. Some people are all about them and how they benefit all of us in a society, and some people just hate taxes, try to pay as little as possible. So this is they love them, obviously. So this is one of those situations where you're kind of making it a no-brainer, because no matter what side of the fence you sit on, taxes are a reality. So we are looking in our strategy to figure out some sort of a way where we can make it kind of a no-brainer, easy process for people to get involved in that. So right now, Mike travels around with a stack of these forms with him, like at all times. And we need to make sure that those are digitized and easily available for people to download, fill out online, submit online if possible. So we want to remove the friction for them so that they can increase their funding as one very large portion of it. Because while a lot of our marketing is about raising awareness for Ligouri, we also need to obviously bring them in funds so that they can continue to do the great work that they're doing. So it's just a thought.
So today I left my selfie stick at home, sad, and in using my little mobile tripod with its iPhone attachment as my selfie stick instead, I left it in a cab. So I just lost a bunch of equipment today. I've reordered it, and I did get a new piece of equipment. It's a nifty little Joby Gorilla Pod, but I lost some equipment. So anyway, today's video is really just about Ligouri Academy and the cool stuff that they're doing, and hopefully you'll get involved. And we'll put as much information and links so you can get involved as you can. Always feel free to reach out to us. We'll try and put information to get in touch with Mike if you're interested. But make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. We're going to be doing all sorts of cool stuff, hopefully. And follow me on Twitter. Yeah, that's a good thing. Follow me on Twitter. It's a good idea. Also, like, comment, share on this video. That would be super duper. It would make me real happy. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.